Hello everyone, and welcome to the Crestron Technical Institute. In this video, we will be talking all about the advanced features of the new DM NVX tool. Joining me here today is Chris Tatton.
Hey Kyle, thanks for having me here today.
Yeah, so I was reading the best practice guide, and I might need to change IGMP versions to meet network requirements. Is the tool going to be able to help me with this?
Absolutely. We have the ability to change the IGMP version of an endpoint on a per endpoint basis using the main window of the tool. But we also have the option to set the IGMP version globally. Inside the devices menu is where you can access that, and that dialog will allow you to switch between version 2 and version 3 of IGMP for all the connected devices.
I know NVX supports HDCP, but I've run into some instances where I needed to load some custom EDID. Is there a tool option for that?
Yes, there is. We have the Manage EDID window, again, accessible via Devices menu, where we can open that up and we can select any number of NVX endpoints that we're connected to, and we can load an EDID file to those devices. In that window, we also have some drop-down boxes along the bottom that we can use to set the active EDID and HDCP settings for each input on the selected endpoints.
So I know NVXs can route based off of subscriptions, and in the web UI, I can load a subscription list. Is there a tool option here?
Yes, there is. In Manage Subscriptions, we have a couple of different options. We actually have a tabbed view depending on what it is that you'd like to do. The first tab is for downloading, so that we can download the subscription list from any endpoints that may currently have one. So if something's already been set up, you can download that to a file. In the second tab, we can select any number of endpoints and upload a subscription list that we have locally stored on our machine. And lastly, we have a tab to create a subscription list where we can move endpoints, transmitters from the left side to the right side to make a subscription list. We can reorder them and then save that to a file and then go back to the uploading tab and take that file and then upload it to whatever endpoints we choose.
Are there any other interesting features you want to tell me about?
Yes, there are two features I'd like to mention. The first is certificate management. Under the Manage Certificates menu, we have the ability to load any of the 4 types of certificates that NVX endpoints support. Again, we can multi-select units, so we can load certificates to multiple units at the same time. We can also delete certificates from those endpoints if we decide that they no longer need to be on that unit or we want to replace them. The second feature I'd like to discuss is the ability to update firmware. Again, under the Devices menu, we can open that dialog up and it will present us with the option to select our firmware file that we would like to load to the units. The tool will read that file in, determine what the version of firmware is in that file, and what devices that firmware file is applicable for. It will then give us the option to enable firmware transfers for selected endpoints. By default, if the firmware file that you've selected is newer than what's currently loaded in the endpoints, those check boxes will be automatically selected for you. So you can hit start and it will transfer that firmware to those devices and install the firmware for you.
All right, this is a great tool. Thanks, Chris. So briefly, we've now looked at the advanced side of the DM NVX tools. Please stay tuned for more videos from CTI.